Krzysztof F. was sentenced by a non-final judgment in July 2021 by the district court in Szczecin. The court, after hearing an appeal by the defense attorney and prosecutor, imposed a sentence of 4 years and 10 months imprisonment. The crime occurred in August 2020. Krzysztof F. was convicted of 3 acts. First, he committed another sexual act with a minor aged 13. Also, he was convicted of giving intoxicating substances to a 16-year-old minor and attempting to give the same substance to a minor. The third act involves possession of substantial quantities of narcotic substances. In Krzysztof F.'s apartment, police found nearly 400 grams of marijuana. The convict worked for more than 20 years in the marshal's office of the West Pomeranian Voivodeship, where he was in charge of children's addiction prevention and was also a provincial expert on information about drugs and drug addiction. Marshal Olgierd Gemblewicz appointed him as a plenipotentiary for solving addiction problems.
Kandydował z Platformy Obywatelskiej.
He ran with PO for the provincial assembly. He also supported Trzaskowski's election campaign and was an activist in the LGBTQ+ community. He ran an association supporting LGBTQ+ people.
Wspierającej osoby.
He also participated in marches organized by the community. Szczecin journalists admit that they found out about the case by accident. Despite the fact that the verdict became final a year ago, there was a kind of conspiracy of silence in the circles associated with the Civic Platform, as well as in the media favoring the total opposition. Krzysztof F. was active in various types of associations that go into schools and have contact with children, and these types of organizations should be very strongly evaluated when it comes to entering schools. So far, leading Civic Platform politicians, including Rafał Trzaskowski, have not addressed the case in any way. It puts Donald Tusk's political party in a terrible light. No, I'm not surprised in that case that the party has defended the tightening of penalties for pedophiles so strongly. This is my assessment, and I believe that the Civic Platform has consistently worked on the image of a party that defends pedophiles. On December 2nd, President Andrzej Duda signed an amendment to the criminal code. Among other things, the penalties for crimes of a sexual nature and pedophilia have been tightened. Until now, the penalty for rape with particular cruelty was 15 years in prison. Now, the court can impose 30 years or life imprisonment. Earlier, the reform was rejected by the Senate, where the total opposition has a majority.